What's going on, guys? Noah Sanford here, back on Lake Mead yet again. If you guys have been watching the videos for a little while now, you already know the drill. We're going out on Lake Mead today, gonna try to get on some little green fish. Man, the things we do for these stupid little bass. It's about 7 o'clock this morning. I was hoping to get out here earlier. I was supposed to get out here right about at sunrise. Had some unforeseen circumstances come up. It's just kind of how it goes sometimes, but we're out here. We're gonna try to get on some fish, figure out the deal today, so let's get fishing. All right, we made it to the first spot. Like I said, we got out here a little bit later than I wanted to. So we're gonna kind of try to chase some of this shade. So starting off on this side with this steeper mountain right here, gonna try to hug some of this tighter stuff so that way we can keep this shade line for a little bit longer. Gonna try some topwater for a little bit. I don't know if you guys saw that, but I just had a monster blow up on this thing. That was cool. Pretty good one on here, guys. Yeah. There it is, guys. Nice bass on the topwater. Look how fat that thing is. He's bleeding just a little bit, so I'm gonna get him back in the water. Oh, there he goes. Okay guys, here's the deal. Been fishing for a couple hours now. It's been able to catch a couple on topwater, one decent one, a couple small ones, a few more on little finesse baits. That's pretty much it though. Having a tough time this morning. So I'm gonna run a little bit higher up the lake and see if we can get on some more fish. Spat it. That was another good one. Oh, that's a good one. Yep, that's a good one. Smoked it, dude. That was sick. Oh, and there's a ton of them with it. Holy cow. Guys, there's like 23 pounders right here. Just sitting in the back of this thing. That's crazy. Holy cow, that's a stud. Nice one. Yes, sir. Solid 2-pounder right here. So right in the back of this little cove, guys, check this out. Right in the back of this little cove, there's a ton of grass. We're only in about 4 or 5 feet of water. Pull that nice one out of there. We'll go ahead and throw him back. And as I was reeling this fish in, he blew up on it right over there. As I was reeling it in, like right by the boat, there was like at least 10, if not more, 2 to 3 pound smallmouth all fighting for this thing. I mean, they were like going after its mouth, trying to get the bait out of its mouth. It was crazy. Let's see if we can get another one to bite. I'm gonna go ahead and spin the boat around, try to reset on this little spot, make a big swing and see if I can get a couple more to bite. So that's interesting. I'll point this out. As I was reeling this topwater back in, I saw a bunch of little like 2-inch bluegills. So in addition to shad, these fish are probably feeding on these little bluegills as well in the backs of these coves. Oh, dude, another good one. Yep, saw him come up and eat it. I knew it too. I knew if we could spin around, good fish. I knew if we could spin around and reset on this without making too much commotion, we could get another one to eat. Not as big as the last one, but another solid fish. There's a better fish. There we go. Fat fish. Look at that. Guy's eating bait. Right on. Fat striper there. Not going after stripers, but it's a good one. You kidding me? Good bass, guys. Holy cow, there's a ton of them too. It's just like earlier. You find these shallow coves with bait, you're gonna find the fish. There was about probably 5 or 6 really good 2 to 3. Holy crap! Guys, I kid you not, there's a 5-pounder right here. There is a 5-pound smallmouth right there. Just came right up to the boat trying to get the bait out of this 2-pounder's mouth. Unreal. That was crazy. That was crazy. There it is, guys. Good fish. All day topwater bite, guys. It's just crazy. I mean, it's almost 1 o'clock and they're hitting topwater left and right. Unreal. Nice solid fish. That was sick. That fish came clear out of the water to eat this thing. There you go, just like earlier. I mean, literally 15 fish this size or bigger following this thing right to the boat. Just crazy. Good fish. It's so funny. I just hooked one, he came off, and then there's like a whole school of them. I mean, there's literally like 15 fish right here. Second one just came up right for it, and the funny thing is this one was a little bit bigger than the one I hooked, so not mad about it, but just crazy. Quick release. What's really interesting too, guys, check that out. I don't know how well you can see down in the water, but simultaneously that bass just spat up a shad and a crawdad. And that's it. That's what they eat out here. That's all they eat. That was cool. It's a better fish, guys. I think this might be the best one all day. Got a really nice smallmouth pinned. Oh, okay. Yep, it's a good one. He came up, hit it, missed it. Came up, hit it, missed it again. And I paused it for just a second and then fluttered it really quick. And that got him to eat it that third time. Oh, and he just came off. Yep. Yep, that was my fault because I was trying to talk to the camera while I had that fish hooked. But basically what happened, switching that topwater across the surface, this fish came up, ate it, missed it, came up, ate it, missed it again, and then came up a third time because I paused it and then just fluttered it super quick. And that kind of triggered that response out of him. Sucks that we lost it, but that was still really cool to see. Here it is again. I would show you guys, but you're not able to see it, unfortunately, on the camera. But I got a striper on right here, and there's literally... Well, I had a striper on. So what just happened is I had a striper on, and I just lost it right there. And then one of the 15 bass in this school came up and grabbed the bait when it came out of the striper's mouth. There's so much activity, so much life here. And it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I mean, who would have thought? That's a fat largemouth, guys. Look how chunky that thing is. Bait eater. And another one. Another good solid smallmouth. Nice fish. You know, guys, fall fishing can be tough. I mean, it's October, I don't even know what today is, October 9th. And sometimes this time of year, it's really hard. I mean, other times it can be really good. It kind of depends on the day sometimes. Clearly we ran into the right fish today. Probably caught 30 plus fish today. At least a dozen of which were keeper fish, and a couple decent ones mixed in. Really fun day on the water, that's for sure. You know, and that's the biggest thing, is just finding those key areas. I mean, today we found the bait and we found really good cover, a lot of grass and stuff like that. If you could find those areas, it's really that simple. That's where you're gonna find the fish. I have beads of sweat literally dripping down my face right now though, because for some reason it's October 9th and it's still 100 degrees out here. But that's gonna call it for today's video, guys. If you want to go on a trip like this, make sure to check out LasVegasSportFishing.com or leave a comment down below here. Reach out to us. We'd love to take you on a guided trip out here on Lake Mead. Tons of fun this time of year. All right, guys, we'll see you in the next one.